Who's having ascension symptoms? Oh my goodness. The energies are just so intense at the moment. It's crazy, so crazy, so powerful, such a powerful time. And it's interesting, isn't it, when we focus on the power of the energy instead of, oh, it's in retrograde or whatever. It's like life, isn't it? We can choose to focus on the good in it and what we do want, or we can choose to focus on, oh no, the fear of it. Yeah, every time you hear something's in retrograde, you think, oh no, something's going to go wrong. But we can choose to focus on the great things about all the retrogrades as well. And I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit today about your power, your personal power, and just being very, not even protective of your power, like very intentional with your personal power and not giving your power away to anything outside of you. I was listening to an activation this morning from someone else that someone sent me. And, you know, all an activation is planting a seed in your conscious to remind you of who you are and the power that you have inside of you, because we are source energy. We have all of these powers inside of us, but we've just forgotten, our human has forgotten them. So never give your power away to anything outside of you in that way. Know that whatever activations you get or that are happening are just that spark inside of your conscious to remind you of the powerful light being, starseed, whatever it is that you want to be, or that you have been in many lifetimes, that you are. You know, you are source energy. You are that power. You have that power within you, and you are it. You are source. You are God. You are universe. You are it all. And so, really anchoring in that message that you chose to come back at this time. You know, there's a lot going on the planet at the moment. You chose to come back right now for this exciting yet challenging time. And are you going to choose to come forth into the challenge and go through the challenge instead of trying to avoid it, suppress it, not allow it to happen? You know, like what I've been doing recently is being interested in the challenge, all the resistance that comes up, being interested in it and going through it. And it automatically disintegrates and gets let go, doesn't it? So this morning, Spirit said, like, it's time for us to get back into our power. It's time for us to get back into that certainty and not give our power away to anyone else. The certainty, the power, you are the power. And the only thing stopping you from stepping into your greatness is you, your belief in yourself, your trust in yourself. You know, we have the self-sabotage that comes up because a lot of the time there's parts of us that are in conflict. You know, the achiever in me is in conflict with the freedom lover in me. I'm driven to help as many people as I can, yet the freedom lover in me goes, and now we don't want to that to impinge on our freedom. Thank you very much. We want to enjoy this life. We don't want to be working all the time. So then they're in conflict, right? So there's no flow, there's resistance there. And that's where the subconscious work comes into play very powerfully. You know, our energy, say you really want something, say you have a desire. You have a desire to have a home, like your dream home, or a dream partner if you're single, or whatever it might be. You know, it might be something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. Whatever that desire is, the only resistance that's there is you. You're the only resistance there, because if the desire's in your heart, it's for you. So you're either saying it's not here yet, so you're doubting it, You're impatient. You want it to happen sooner than you're an energetic match for it to happen. Your energy isn't in alignment. So in other words, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your rules for yourself are not in alignment with that thing, with that desire. So let's just bring it down to simple terms. Your energy, your frequency, your energy, which is your thoughts, your feelings, how you feel every day, your beliefs, your rules, all of that, which ties into your feelings and your energy and your frequency. So what I would really love for you to do, if you desire to, if you would love to, I have one, is to start like a soul activation list. If you're in a bit of a rut, if your energy's stagnant, a bit, like Groundhog Day, you're feeling a bit stuck, a bit, like that next level's right there, but you just can't get there. This is a great list to start to help you to get out of it, because it's our energy every day and every moment. That's the issue, right? And so how can we move that energy to be more in alignment with the frequency of what we desire? And so every desire that we have is a feeling. So you want the nice, beautiful home because it'll make you feel safe. It'll make you feel relaxed. It'll make you feel proud. It'll make you feel free. It'll make you feel successful, whatever those feelings are, right? So it's really important to connect with those feelings when you write down your goal, your desire. Write down the feeling, like why you desire it. So you write down the goal, your desire, write down why. What are the feelings that you desire to feel with this and what it's going to give you, right? Family time, more connection with family, whatever it is. Oh, spirit's coming in now through my voice. And really connect to that feeling. And now what we need to do in the humanness world is to bring in the frequency of that on a daily basis. Yeah, this is simple, isn't it? So how can we bring in that same frequency with our feelings on a daily basis? So how can you bring in the feeling of being proud, being successful, feeling proud, successful, free, safe, whatever it is, right? Those feelings. How can we bring them in on a daily basis? So this is where your soul activation list comes in. What are you going to do to shift that energy into those feelings? So it could be definitely some way of moving your body. And this is all about getting out of stagnation, getting out of routine and bringing in the new energy, the new way of being, the new, more authentic way of you being rather than the programmed robotic way of being that we tend to get into, right? Groundhog Day. So how can you bring in the new way of being, the desired feeling? How can we bring that into our day-to-day life as often as possible? So it might be, I'm going to mix up my routine. I'm going to, and it doesn't have to be anything outlandish, right? It could just be something simple. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a walk in nature, and I'm just going to be present, and I'm going to smile at everyone that comes along. And I'm going to be really mindful in my presence with people. I'm going to put the phone away and I'm just going to be there for people. I'm going to listen to them. I'm going to, really listen, not listen without wanting to respond, just listen and smile. I'm going to go on a new adventure once a week, and it doesn't even have to cost you money. It could be something simple. Like I went to watch my nephew play football yesterday with my sister in Rockhampton, which is about half an hour away. And I said to her, have you been to the caves? Which is like a big cave. I don't even know what they have in there, to be honest, because I haven't been. And she said no. And her husband's lived here like nearly his whole life. He hasn't been there either. I said, let's go. Like, it's just right there, but we haven't been. So let's take the kids one day. So it's just about what things can you start doing to lift your frequency, change up your frequency, to feel how you desire to feel, how you can mix up your energy to feel more successful. And it's really also, like Spirit saying, bringing in the belief that you already have it. So bringing in the belief with the feeling. So how can I feel more successful? Well, one of the things I do is to visualize, to spend time every day to visualize, moving my body, like doing a dance, fun, just being silly. What else could it be? So we've got, adventures, time with connection is really, really important. Safety and freedom are two really big things, aren't they? And really feeling connected and like you belong. So how can you bring in those feelings more and more, right? By being the one who reaches out and connects on a deeper level and being interested in one person. So a lot of the time, especially for me, like I do shut myself out a lot from the outside world, being an empath, because my energy is really important to me. But what I've found is I can do that too much, shut myself off too much. In the past, lots of people have wanted my energy. And so the easiest way is to go and shut down. But what I find is to just go, okay, I'm just going to have one person that I share my energy with for a little while. And then, you can add another person. Does that make sense? So you're not like doing this big change all of a sudden, and you're not like the parts of you aren't all freaking out going, like it's just what your energy can hold. And we're building up our energy by doing this, because this is what it mostly is. Like our energies are in conflict with each other. Like I said, the freedom loving one is in conflict with the one that just wants to stay safe, and is also in conflict with the one that really wants to make a difference in the world and succeed, and really, has this passion and this drive to really do something and live a life where, you're making an impact and you're being successful. And you have to, in order to do that, you have to turn up online, and you have to, share and be vulnerable and those sorts of things. So there is that conflict there as well. So hopefully that resonates with you. Like, what are some of the things that you can really bring into your life to shift the way you feel? You guys know I love gratitude. Gratitude is the number one thing for me. It's the easiest, quickest way to shift the way you feel. Gratitude. Moving your body is the second one. Like, I love just going down to the beach, taking a walk along the beach, getting the, those ions happening. But also you could get a bit out there, right? So I've got my map on the wall here as well, and just dreaming and planning and starting to, I think next year will be my year where I start traveling again overseas, and getting into that frequency of excitement, of planning, of, what could I do? Where could I go? If you want a new car, getting into this excitement and the frequency of researching it online and feeling it as if you already have it, and feel the leather seats, smell it, feel how it will feel to be in that car, bring in the feelings that you want to feel when you have that car. So, it might be more the freedom. So it's a bit difficult with money, isn't it? Because so if you have a monthly figure in mind that was going to bring you the freedom and the safety, it's hard to have an emotion with just money. It's the thing that it's going to give you, isn't it? It's the freedom and the safety that it's going to give you. It's not about the money at all. So really feeling into, well, what does that look like? What does it look like? Does it look like hanging out with different people? Does it look like you're going to be traveling? Does it look like you're just going to be with your family more and just have fun adventures with them? Like, what does it look like, and what are those feelings You know, it needs to get a little bit deeper. And how can you feel that every day? How can you bring in that feeling of it's already here? I'm already feeling it. Like I'm feeling the excitement. I'm feeling the alignment. I'm feeling the truth of it. So it's sort of like you're bringing in the feeling, and then you're also believing in that it's possible, which then brings in more certainty. So, you know, you've heard act as if it's already here. But the problem with that is we need to bring it all into alignment. We need to, when we're acting as if, we need to bring our thoughts, feelings, belief, rules, all of that into alignment with this physical being. So our soul already wants it. Our soul knows it's there. Our superconscious is there. It knows all of this is there for you. The superconscious says, yes, I see it. There's the timeline. It's already happening on another timeline, but you're on this timeline because you're operating from your brain. You're not trusting, you're not believing, you're not stepping into the frequency of yes, 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 yes. You know, like that when Harry met Sally and she's having that orgasm. Yes. You know, like in the restaurant, it's already there. It's already done. I'm believing it's there. I'm believing it's possible. I'm believing it's true. You know, you might want to connect more with your animals, connect in nature more, go on little road trips, whatever it might be, to bring that frequency in every day and bring more balance. So you just focusing on being real needy and desperate for it, for the desire, not believing it, having the negative thoughts that are worry, that are fearful, that are the pain, dwelling on what might happen in a bad way. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that in. And also, like, where are you, like with the resistance, like where are you staying small? Where are you hiding? Where are you not speaking out? Where are you afraid to be seen? Where are you giving your power away in that way? It's all energy. Where are you judging yourself? It's time to bring in the duality. And this is something as well, like really, I don't know who's listening that needs to hear this, but like not trying to avoid the pain, not trying to avoid the disappointment, but really activating your psychic gifts, your third eye, like really stepping into the intuitive spiritual side. Like there's a fear there of what will people think, the unknown. It's not safe. It's not real. There's a part of you that doesn't believe it's real. There's like that left brain. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. If I can't, it's not true. Like if I can't see it, yeah. Does that resonate? And it's really time to step into through the challenge, like through the resistance. So the resistance is coming up for you to look at it, for you to see it, acknowledge it, and love it. And in through the love, it disappears. It just disappears because there's no resistance there anymore if you just love. If you just love it. There's no resistance there anymore if you just love it. And hence comes the healing when we sit in the resistance, in the frustration, in the anger. Well, they call it the shadow. So it's not about going into the shadow in a way of fear and anger and doubt. you know, staying there. It's about getting curious with it, looking at it, not even trying to understand it, but just acknowledging it, that that's a part of you, not trying to suppress that part of you, acknowledging it's a part of you, loving it, loving that part of you, but also choosing to walk with that part of you, but not bring it forth to the forefront. Like it's just a part of you, but you're choosing to bring out the parts of you that are activated, that are here to be on that highest path, right? That highest timeline that your soul chose for this time, and to bring in the light and the activation, because you can heal yourself in a moment through doing this, through the challenge, through the shadow. You can choose to heal yourself in an instant because you are the power, you are the activator, you are source energy, you have it in you, but it's your belief that you can't that stops you. It's your belief that you're not powerful that stops you. You know, look at this. This is the evolution. This is your evolution and growth, and it's there for you. But it's just your belief. That's the only thing that's stopping it. And so every day honing in and listening to spirit, tapping into spirit. It's your DNA. Your DNA is already coded with all of this beautiful energy. Your DNA is already coded with the light. Your DNA already has everything that you need for this lifetime, for your success, for you to step into. But your human is scared, and your human is playing small, and your human is hiding. Your human is scared to share its voice, but your soul is screaming to succeed. Your soul is screaming to go. Yes, it's time. You know, you are the oracle, you are the crystal, you are the activator, you are the healer. It's all inside of you. You just have to believe, you just have to remember. And that's what we do in our soul activations. We just ignite you with the remembrance of that's what you're here to do. That's who you are. That's what you're here to do. That's your destiny. Will you step into your destiny, or will you be too scared and run away? Will you waste this lifetime? Will you waste this life, this precious life that was given to you out of fear? Or will you step into the human your soul desires you to be? The coding, everything is already within you. You're just here to remember. And if you're listening to this, I want you to remember who you are. Remember what you chose. You chose this life. You chose to become you. You chose to become the light worker. You did. It was your choice to come here and to live this life. And it's time to step out into the light, into the activation, into the power of you fully right now, right here. So come and follow me on YouTube. And yeah, I want to know in the comments, what are you going to start doing different that is going to bring in? What's your soul activation list? And it can be things that make you feel wealthy, things that make you feel beautiful. You know, like, how do you want to live? It could be get a massage once a week. Like, this is a dreams list too, right? This is a dreams, desires, things that are going to shift your energy. Researching, you know, like just living the life that you're here to live. And, you know, you're going to write things on your soul activation list that are going to shift your energy, but also write your desires down. Write the things that light you up. Write the things that you're curious about that you'd like to try in your life. Like you might want to try hang gliding. So these are things that you want to do in this lifetime as well. So things that are going to light you up, things that are going to shift your energy. So it's an activation list, you know, things that are going to activate you. And you can have the things that you do on a daily basis, and then you can have your, you know, your activation list as your, you know, your desire activation list. Like, this is really going to light me up. And these are my desires. These are my goals, desires, things I want to do. I want to go on a picnic on a cliff top and make love in the moonlight, whatever it is, right? It's just different and it's there for you. And bringing that into your day-to-day life is such a powerful thing by shifting the way you feel. How can I shift my energy today? How can I bring in that feeling of freedom, safety, success, connection every day, expansion, whatever it is, right, that you want to feel? How can I bring those feelings in every day? That's your soul activation list. Connecting to people, smiling at a stranger, saying thank you so much. I really appreciate that to anyone, you know, the checkout chick, all those sorts of things. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.